So why do people misinterpret or misread the phrase BTS paved the way so bad? Is it that the meaning is lost in translation or the meaning is lost in context? Is that what it is? So I've seen two sides fighting over this phrase very, very long time. One side claiming BTS paved the way, another side saying the second generation and the first generation, girls' generation, Big Bang, Psy, Boa, worked so BTS could run, and they will not be able to enjoy their success, that is BTS, if these groups has not come before them. Also, I've seen other people saying that the companies of girls' generation, Big Bang, and others did not promote their groups well in the West and did not optimize social media. Then how did these groups pave the way for BTS in the US if they themselves could not be promoted? So I asked that question. Then another people would say BTS fans are not K-pop fans since they only listen to BTS. So how did BTS receive benefits from other K-pop groups since their fans only listen to them? You see, these are the questions that are cropping up from some of the opinions people have about this phrase. Personally, I have heard about K-pop before BTS, and when I say I've heard about K-pop, I did not know it was K-pop. I was watching the movie Doctors, the movie where Park Shin starred, and they played twice in the movie Cheer Up Baby. I was so fascinated by this song, I had to go look it up, and Cheer Up Baby by Twice. I really did not prompt myself to go further than that. I did not check out who Twice was, who are they, what have they been doing. I did not check it out. I just singled out that particular song and listened to it. But fast forward to like 2 years after, 2019, I got to watch BTS's performance at the Billboard Music Awards with Halsey, Boy With Love. And I was fascinated. I was so surprised by the hype and the cheers they were getting from the crowd. And they were singing in Korean. I was like, okay, what are these guys? Then I started checking them up. That is how I got into the rabbit hole of BTS. I know they are very big in the US, in Europe, even in Africa. BTS is big. But do you think BTS helped K-pop to become more popular? I am just casually asking this. I have had some people arguing about this, and this question just popped in my head. To me, paving the way means that your success directly creates opportunities that do not exist before, or they were not easily accessible, which were not easily accessible before, which leads the people who come after you to find it easier to achieve their goals and easier to suppress previous levels of success. That is what paving the way means to me. I believe every K-pop group has made some sort of history in K-pop, and you denying any group their hard work and talent is actually stupid and not it at all. Yes, BTS deserves credit, but so do other older generations that came before them, who made it possible for them to even exist in this industry in the first place. But do older generations deserve credit for how BTS has expanded the market towards the West? No, they do not deserve the credit, because it was BTS that did the expansion, not them. And I think when people talk about who paved the way or not, they tend to overestimate and underestimate themselves, like both sides they are trying to talk about. For one, people argue that K-pop, that is the 2015 and the 2017 period, wouldn't have existed if it was not the success and the hard work of the older generations, which we agree, it is true. Then again, I think people overestimate how much this older generation opened the doors to Western success before BTS. Even with Gangnam Style, K-pop was seen as an unknown niche interest, and people saw it only as a music genre that they really would not become a fan of. They just saw it like the general public knew about it, the industry knew about it, but they kept it in a neat little box and refused to give it any credibility or space in the West, anywhere else apart from South Korea. They just saw it as the funny little dance step, the Gangnam Style dance step. That's what they categorized K-pop to be during the time. So let's just ask ourselves, did the first generation and the second generation success make way for the future success of K-pop? Absolutely. Did BTS's success globally make way for more opportunity globally and expand K-pop as a whole? Yes, that is so right. The reality is that no group exists in a vacuum. They all work hand in hand and they all respect each other. Past successful groups will always have an impact on future generations, and there is no use fighting over it. But let's just say this and note it. BTS's unprecedented success in the West truly did create real opportunities for other groups to promote in the West. And this exceptional growth gave K-pop a kind of visibility that has never been seen before, even with the existence of Gangnam Style. Many things like distribution, TV slots, attention from the Western media, even writing about them in big magazines are due to the success of BTS. And this gave every K-pop group and their companies who are smart enough to tap into this opportunity to pursue promotion in the West and expanding their groups to the West. I believe when people say BTS paved the way, they mean BTS created the environment in which groups are finally being recognized. They are able to promote in the West, and their talent and hard work is given an opportunity to show to their fans, and they are gaining fame through this. The reality is that many groups contributed to the popularity of K-pop today. There is no doubt about that. It's like a baiting pass. But someone does more work than the other when it comes to relay race. That is what it is. They are boosting each other, and they all together will boost the next generation, whether we like it or not. In conclusion, BTS paved the way for K-pop to be popular in the West, and they made it an household name right now. They paved the way for people to look more into K-pop and enjoy it. Are they the only ones that contributed to this? No. But are they by far the most impactful? Yes, BTS are the most impactful. No matter how much you neglect this statement or this phrase, a fact is still a fact. They took this beautiful music genre to the international community, and that is why most of us got into K-pop in the first place. But with this, I do not mean that other groups didn't do anything. Yes. And while we are on this topic, can I just say it is annoying when every time a K-pop group or maybe other K-pop groups do something or get to perform at Western award shows or achieve something else, and there's some people saying, say thank you to BTS. Oh, BTS paved the way. Yes, BTS paved the way, but it does not mean you have to be an ass about it and sounding like a broken record every blessed time. We know that at least some of us that have sense and are not toxic, we know that BTS paved the way for some of these opportunities that some people can enjoy. Just let people be happy for their favorite artist instead of being toxic about it and discrediting the achievements. And that's all I have to say about this topic. What do you think about it, guys? Do you think BTS really paved the way, or is just too much to say? Bye for now.